I'm really fucking live. Go get G. Yeah, that's me. I think that worked. Now he's invited. And then we can start the fucking show, man. Start that shit up. There we go. That's fast. What up?
What up?
How you doing, man?
Tired.
Tired?
Really tired.
Well, here, let me wake you
Yeah.
up. Welcome to the Thinking Man's Pro Wrestling Podcast, episode 17. I am your one of two of three hosts, two of which are here. I'm Rusty Motherfucking Diamond, and I'm here with...
I'm G. Yeah, that's me. Waking up or trying to. And turning off these lights.
Shit.
Bam. Oh,
Going into darkness.
too many lights for me this morning. No, man, it's been a long morning dealing with some doctors. And once again, in this state, man, this place fucking sucks. I can't take it anymore here.
Yeah.
I mean, this was once... Well, and still is. It still is a great wrestling state. Lots of history, lots of great up-and-coming wrestlers here, but everything else fucking sucks. So I'm just fucking done with it. We're dealing with just making some appointments for some therapists and stuff like that, and you get all these excuses from these assholes, and then you gotta now go do their referral work for them and make all the appointments. My wife it just hits a brick wall, and these guys are just assholes. So my wife put the nurse on speaker a few minutes ago just to hear how they deal with things, and I believe I'm probably like 20% dumber now listening to the motherfucker on the other line. So we got a whole lot of yeah, and then silence for like, dude, I swear it was almost a minute. And I was like, what the fuck? Did they just hang up? And then finally she says, yeah, again. And then I'm just like, I looked at Eric and I'm like, you should just hang up. This is fucking pointless. And she's like, well, I have an opening on Friday. Yeah. Friday. And we're like, okay, what time? And dude, that lady needed some of this good stuff.
Yeah, man. She sounds like Bill Lumberg from Office Space or some shit. God damn.
Yeah, right. That's where we're at. Oh, but let me get an update. My Sabu street cred right here.
Oh, shit, yeah. Looking good, man.
It's all good. Yeah, and I'm feeling good. Feeling awesome.
Crazy.
It's weird. I feel like I'm on a show kind of like Punked right now where Ashton Kutcher's going to pop out and be like, oh, here's the pain. And it all just comes back. And they just fuck with me.
It'll be Brock Lesnar. Here comes the pain, man.
Yeah.
But it's not right now, so fuck yes. Right?
Yeah, so speaking of Brock, I might grow a ponytail. I'm joking. That was scary. I shouldn't say shit like that.
But, dude, I didn't even know what to say, man. My face just went like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what the fuck to say right now. Like,
we know you as the beard-shaved headed guy.
Yeah.
That's
dude.
usually it, or wearing this hat and a beard. It's kind of like my shtick. I noticed, like, my big-ass head's taking up most of the screen today.
Which is good, man. You have it framed right.
Yeah, right. No, I'm trying to get clearance by, what? The 21st, I should get cleared. So just to go back to normal lifestyle. I'm not supposed to pick up anything 5 to 10 pounds. I'm not supposed to pick up, like, a gallon of milk. Like,
so then
this right here,
taking a piss joke.
This is my weight training for this morning.
You know what? That's good weight training, man. You can do those curls and shit with that, man. Like, at least it's something. It's good. Like,
you can do curls with that shit, but if you go running, you're gonna have hurls. That shit will give you the shits and the fucking stomach rot, dude. It's bad stuff, but it's good.
You don't take it and then work out.
Oh, these drinks?
Is that what you're talking about? You're talking about something else?
No, I will. I will when I get cleared.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Dude, I cut my food out, my intake for food. I don't know if it's just with age, but I cut it out. Mostly like bread and pasta, like stuff like that right now just makes me like really tired most of the time, all the carb stuff.
Yeah.
So I got to turn a new leaf. I'm going to sit down probably by the end of the week with Erica and talk about like just getting a shelf in the fridge and making it kind of like my diet shelf and moving it to fish, chicken, rice. I got to learn how to use a rice cooker. I don't know how to use one. So.
Dude, okay, let me tell you about a rice cooker. So did you get one yet?
Well, Erica's got one. She rocks on it, dude. She can cook that
Oh,
shit.
okay,
It comes
good. She
out
knows
all
how to do it.
normal. I used one before and it came out like hard and fucked up, and then it came out super mushy. So I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So I don't ever use it, or I would. So, but I'm gonna have her try to teach me.
Yeah,
She's
she'll
pretty good at
get you
teaching me
through
shit.
it. She's good
Yeah.
with that. They're pretty great. I usually have some rice. We cook. We got some quinoa, and we have like a big thing of quinoa, and just fucking throw that shit in.
What is that?
Whatever. It's like I don't know. They're like these little rock. They look like rocks when you buy them. Let me show you. I'll show you what they look like.
Are they like those like gravy bolo whatever cubes? Did I just say bolo or bro? Whatever they're called.
Yeah, they look
That's right. Get your Aaron Bolo gravy cubes over here.
this shit. You see it?
Oh, it was like fire starter chips, man.
Yeah, it's
From here, anyway.
yeah. I mean, it looks like fucking rice, sort of. Not really, actually, but this is what it looks like.
What the hell? You're way down, up higher. Get up higher. There we go. Ah, dude, that looks like brown sugar.
Yeah, dude, it's pretty good. And it can be used with anything, and it's really like I don't know. It has all the fucking vitamins and shit you need, and it's some good stuff. I don't know, man. Like if you get tired of rice, it's a good substitute. It's pretty easy to do.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we should get into some wrestling. So, I feel like that college kid who just started his freshman year that hasn't been going to class. What I mean by that is that I haven't been watching much wrestling again this week. I do a lot of podcasts, so like it's I work a lot with my hands and have to look down. Almost sound like a solo porn star. But if I watch anything, I'm a fucking child, so it takes my attention off for like ever. And don't even know where I'm going with this now. I'm so fucking tired. It's crazy.
We can't multitask.
I have a podcast.
Yeah.
No, I can't multitask anymore. I'm 40 and you can't multitask after that.
No.
So that's the new secret. So,
I don't want to multitask, man.
I usually do pretty good with it just after the surgery. It has just really put me through the ringer. Like, I got to strengthen my left arm. I noticed yesterday I was cleaning a fan in the house. I have OCD really bad. So I go around cleaning shit like that all the time and fucking cleaning with the kiddo. And, yeah, fucking, like I said, I'm tired. This is going to be a long day for me, I'll tell you. But, yeah, don't even know where I'm going. This is going to be a long one. I stay up until like 4 this morning.
What are you doing?
Watching that show. Watching Franco TV.
Watching what?
Franco TV.
What's that?
It's a paranormal show.
Okay.
So he goes to cemeteries at night. He goes in mausoleums, and he does spirit box sessions. Do you know what those are? You get this little. You can get the app on your phone. Spirit boxing session with a ghost. And you sit there, and what it does, it relays through AM or FM radio channels, and it goes, and you'd be like, hey, is there any spirits here with me? And all of a sudden you might get a yes. Like, this voice might come over it, and it picks it up. It's kind of like white noise, whatever. I don't know. It's a pretty cool show. He seems pretty legit with his shit. I get really bothered by a lot of paranormal people out there because they're full of shit. They're usually from the South, usually have no teeth, smoking a lot, and have a drinking problem, and they look like bitter beer face. Those are usually your number one contenders in the paranormal world of being full of shit. So, but no, I'm all about that stuff. I think it's funny. I've had some experiences in my life really creep me the fuck out. And that's just another world of mine. So paranormal, wrestling, caffeine,
Gotta add it, man.
video games. Hey, we need to do GTA run. We need to tell these folks to join us on GTA sometime. So if they want to talk more wrestling,
you know,
ride and die and talk wrestling.
Maybe after this, I also downloaded that American Trucker.
I just got the coolest idea.
Truck Simulator. What's that?
Dude, we play GTA, and we have some of the people who watch our show. When I say some, because we don't have a big fan base yet, but we're going to get there.
We'll get there.
Got some things that we'll be talking about in a bit here. And we just ride in the car and talk wrestling stories driving around on GTA.
That's not a bad deal.
Wild, dude. That's cool, man. He's driving on the highway in a car, talking wrestling, dude, and just laughing, shooting out the car. Can't do it in real. Well, you can do the driving. You can do the shooting if you're a fucking nutcase. Don't recommend it.
Yeah, I mean, I could take the camera here, the phone, and point it at the TV, and then we just record it that way.
For sure.
I mean, it's not gonna.
If you have an extra phone, you make an extra account. You call it the GTA screen. You dial that one in as you come on. We'll do a split screen so they can still see your face and mine. And ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, maybe I need
to, that's right.
Okay.
We're gonna pull it all up today.
Yeah, I think I need to bust out the old phone, man. I forgot about my old phone, and then I'll go and I'll put some shit together and make another account.
Our old phones
I have another
are
account
old
already. What?
You do? Our phones are old. Like, well, not our phones now, but our phones previous to this.
Yeah.
You couldn't even pull Facebook up, man.
Shit.
We saw they were good phones too, and then we get these and we're like, whoa, these are great. But
I got my stupid iPhone. Yeah. That's my old phone, the iPhone 6S, which is.
Dude, they got the glass screens on them, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Are they all glass screens?
No, Samsung or some company has like plastic ones. They're not glass.
The ones that bend in half?
No, those are new. I don't trust those. I don't
either, man.
In half. Those are gonna break. I don't know. After too much doing it, it's going to. I don't know. And that's what I heard too, anyway.
I would do that as like a habit. Like with my flip phone, I just open it, close it, open it, close it, open it, close, just like kind of bored and shit. Just something to, it'll run out. I'd be fucking fascinated by that opening and closing it, and then all of a sudden it doesn't work. Like, oh, shit.
Yeah, I did that with hinges with toys when I was a kid, and then just bust off. You start getting that white look on the plastic.
Uh-huh.
That's when you know the bad stuff's happening. Yeah,
and it's like, well, I better not touch it ever again.
We had Little sitting in her, she had this little pink chair, right? And she always leans back in it. And she's sitting there in the chair, and you can tell over time, like, the legs are slowly turning white in the front. So where she's bending the legs, and then finally it popped out on her. And we got our new green one, but she's already trying to do that. But yeah, you see the white on the plastic start showing up on these toys, and that's when you know you're screwed.
Yeah, that's why
it's only a matter of time.
Yeah, back in school, like, don't lean back in your chairs. And there's a reason why they say don't lean back in your chairs. So eventually that shit's going to happen.
We had metal leg ones.
We did with the little fucking pyramid things on the bottom.
Yes.
Like a little foot. Like a little foot that looked
we had two bars that went across on our chairs. So you could roll them like a rodeo bull around.
Oh.
Did you ever do that? Like sit backwards in your chair and you start rotating it so you're like riding it like a bull?
No.
Thanks. Everyone thinks I'm fucking crazy now.
We had different ones, man.
Yeah, we had ones that you could like turn backwards on and you start rotating in them. And they get rhythm to go around in a circle on the chair, and it was fucking hilarious.
So you're talking like the AC Slater chair sit?
Maybe.
The old...
you watch a lot of Saved by the Bell. I don't.
All right.
Yeah, there you go.
With your fucking legs all spread out. And you're like, hey.
That's not going to happen with this old man.
See if I can give you a shot of my fucking nuts or something. Like, sitting like that. No, not like that.
Yeah, this has turned into an all-new show. This is me and Rusty's Nuts.
Yeah.
So, anyway, so let's get into it this week. I watched some updates. I'm gonna watch AEW tonight, and that's the show I've been watching mostly now. Raw. Like I used to be a big Monday Night Raw guy, and it's just I don't know
Me
what to think
too.
anymore.
It sucks. It
And it
sucks.
feels like they're doing it on purpose.
Yeah. Like it can't be
It feels
this
like they're trying to
bad.
ruin a show on purpose. Well, okay, so let's go over the good and the bad of the show then, as far as the roster. You got your boy on there, RK, or Riddle. I just call him RK Bro now. You
That's
got Riddle on
both of
there.
them.
I'm a Lashley guy. I think Lashley is still being held down a lot. I think he should be doing a lot more. He's a monster, man. He should be fucking destroying things. I mean,
And
he's
he's
just
like,
huge.
you know, he's one of those guys, but he's not like if he took on Lesnar would kill him. Like he's not that big.
But it makes sense though to have those two go together because they're both MMA fighters. They're both wrestlers. They both have a collegiate background. They're both, I would say, what do you want to call it? Just very strict in their life about like their diet, their workout. You know, they're very disciplined. That's where I was trying to go.
Yeah.
Themselves. So I see a lot of connections to it, but I mean, what's the difference on size? It's not that much, is it? Are you
I
talking
don't
about
know,
like
man.
height?
I feel like Brock's fucking in a league of his own, just fucking. Or, I don't know. Maybe he's not since he had his
I'm gonna run some numbers real quick
diverticulitis
here.
shit.
Yeah, but dude, on that last comeback that we just saw him return at, he looked bigger than ever.
Mm.
I don't know. So Lashley's 6'3", 273.
6'3",
that's
270. Fuck, that's
Yeah.
smaller than The Rock.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah,
Lesnar's
that's not that
6'3",
big.
286. Dude, he's only got 11 pounds on Lashley. He's 6'3", 286.
Really?
Yeah. I think he's more of a 295, 305, but that's all right.
Because wasn't The Rock, what, 6'5", 275 or something like that?
Man, I see a new game show happening. I'll tell you.
Of all the great shit we know because of this. Like, oh, good.
All right, so take your guess. So what's his height?
I want to
The
say
Rock?
6'5", 275.
6'5", 260.
He's lost some weight?
I would say this is the Wikipedia before steroids. And if you look up Wikipedia on steroids, it might go up.
Well, okay. Listen to one of his matches when they're doing the ring announcing and see how much. I wonder how much it is there. Like I remember it being 6'5", 275. But
okay. Yeah, because they do add weight when they're doing it.
You what?
Because he's a Hollywood superstar now, so they might not be stretching his weight that much on there on Wikipedia. So maybe if he was more active in wrestling, that stat might change.
Maybe. Do you think he'll come back and do another run?
He's coming back.
Really?
The rumor is it's going to be Roman and Rock at WrestleMania to see who the real tribal chief is. And speaking of the tribal and all those guys and the bloodline, new shirts over at Threadheads, by the way. Right there. You can get those over there. Put them on your figure all day long.
I just saw that this morning that they have a thing called maybe it was on the Threadheads that they have a thing called the Bloodline. I never heard of it. That shows you how fucking is this something new?
Yes. So it's everybody who is, I guess, a cousin.
Everyone that what?
To do with all the Samoans are cousins, so they're all related that way. So they're going to have the bloodline, and Roman's the head of the table, so he's the leader of all the Samoans. But as of yesterday, read the news that Joseph Fatu has signed with WWE PC.
And he's the dude that's from California, right? Oh no, that's
he is
Jacob.
The younger. Yeah, that's Jacob. This is the younger son of Rikishi.
So
Joseph Fatu.
The guy's
he's not
little brother,
Jacob Fatu who gets in trouble all the time.
The tag team's little brother?
Yes.
The Usos?
Yes, it's the Usos' little brother. So it's not the other Fatu who likes to take things into his own hands.
Well, that guy fucking deserved it.
What's that?
That guy deserved it.
Yeah.
He had it coming.
No, man, it's just I don't. Okay, I'm going to be honest right here. I don't like when they do factions like this. I don't like family factions. I don't. It doesn't work for me for some. Like I like the Horsemen because I like factions who start banding together to feel like a family, like DX.
The
Not so much
Heenan
like
family.
NWO. NWO is like that Southern family had all those extended fucking cousins coming in.
Or the high five. What?
Hey, why don't you sit there and promote that show, by the way, since you're booked for it, and do that now?
What? Hey, if you guys aren't a bunch of fucking pansy-ass bitches out there and close down the state, there's going to be a fucking show. I'm going to be on it. And so that's fucking worth the price of admission right there. So, I'm about to get a fucking test or something probably before the show, too, which is some more bullshit.
Yeah.
I probably have to do it so I can't, or else I'm not going to go out to the ring with the fucking mask on.
You know what's nice, though, is when I sit in that crowd with those jabroni fucking motherfuckers there. I don't like any of you.
You don't like any of me?
Fan.
The heel
None
fan?
of those fans in the DOA. Yeah, I sit with them. I got to wear like 10 masks. In Willamina, though, I got to get like 20 COVID tests and wear 45 masks, especially ones covering my butthole for Fat Bobby. Anyway,
Yeah,
that's
my girlfriend just said she's been to the DOA show. She knows what you're talking about. I was talking about fucking Bobby this morning.
We can all go in hazmat shoots, dude.
What?
Show up in hazmat shoots.
I've already done that.
Yeah, I remember seeing pictures of that shit.
Yeah, and then, that was before fucking Corona.
And then Moxley ripped you off, by the way.
That what?
Moxley ripped your gimmick off, by the way.
Yeah.
You guys did that. Because you guys did that, and then not too long afterwards, he wore that silly fucking leather jacket with the fur on it and the gas mask and was saying that everybody is like, they're infected.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, just a few years later, he's not telling a lie, except that show should have been in China.
Yeah, it was just hanging out, waiting for us. Trying to be patient, man. But yeah, so
that'll be interesting.
No, I'm not wrestling, but I'm gonna be there, and I'm gonna be fucking. Well, I'm gonna be.
You should do a little podcast from the show.
I might. That could be cool.
You need a camera guy,
Yeah. That could work. I got maybe that'll be what I do during the show. But I really don't think it's going to happen. I have a feeling the show's not happening. I can't see it happening.
For all you Oregonians that listen to our show, number one, don't come near me. Number two, if anyone's looking at a lockdown anytime soon, I believe it's going to happen around about October 15th, 17th, somewhere in that area. Just the way things are going and permitting. Thank you to everyone at the Oregon State Fair for not wearing your mask and fucking it up even more for us. I'm with all you fucking brothers and sisters out there on the right side, but don't get us in any more trouble and have to elongate this shit any longer than we really have to in this great state of Oregon.
So when was the fair? Was that just this last weekend? Or was it beginning?
Yeah, they had it over the weekend, and half of a certain side said, fuck your mask, and decided to go without the mask. And cases, and I shouldn't laugh because right now cases are surging and death is pretty bad off of COVID right now here. So I actually have a really good friend in Texas right now. His wife, himself, and his kid got COVID just in the last couple days.
They didn't die, though.
What?
They didn't die?
He's a Texan, so he didn't get his vaccination. I'm not saying every Texan's like this, but they go strongly together. Yeah. He didn't have his vaccination, and he don't believe. He don't believe.
He doesn't believe that
it's a flu. It's not it's not this actual pandemic virus and everything like that takes everything out. But
where's the flu?
I don't know, man.
How many numbers did the flu have this year? We can go that whole route and
talk about the Kung flu. I mean the flu.
The what?
Oh, what Mr. Trump said.
What did he say?
The Kung flu. The Kung flu.
That's funny, at least.
Yeah, he was always a comedian, not like this this other president of ours. I don't know what to do.
Well,
You know who
if
needs to
they're
be
not
president, though?
if they're not funny on
Vince McMahon
SNL,
should
they
be
shouldn't be
president.
president.
Yeah.
And there hasn't been a funny one since fucking what's his name? Bush. But W fucking on
Junior?
SNL was funny shit, man. Because I don't like no, it was Will Ferrell that did it. Yeah. But I don't
Yeah.
like whatever his name is, the guy who does Trump. Baldwin. Alec Baldwin. Fuck Alec Baldwin.
Oh, the Baldwins, man. Yeah. Got
Yeah,
a little history.
I don't
with
like
those
that guy,
assholes.
man.
And then Jim Carrey just for Biden.
No, Jim Carrey did fucking the other dude, the little Jewish guy.
Oh.
Whatever the fuck his name is. What the fuck's that guy? Bernie. He did Bernie. Jim
Bernie
Carrey.
Sanders?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
Free Medicare for everyone.
Wait,
Free
oh,
money
no,
for
no.
everyone.
I was wrong. He
Free
was doing Biden.
insurance.
Jim Carrey?
Free pay-per-views.
It was Larry David that was doing fucking Bernie. That's what it was.
Oh, God. He has truly one of the best. I don't know why I didn't think of it sooner. When Larry David, on that one episode, puts his fucking Trump hat on and doesn't
That was
have anyone
fucking
sit
amazing.
next to him, that was brilliant.
That was fucking brilliant. And just everyone's
That was
just
a
like
genius.
leaving him the fuck alone, dude, because it's LA. And,
Yeah.
dude, that was one of the best fucking things that they did. That was the last season I think that they've done. I'm pretty
You
sure.
know how to get other people to not sit by you?
How's that?
Say you're from Willamina. People move the fuck away. Yes, I have a hatred for that fucking asshole. Anyway,
Yeah.
so we'll jump back to. Hey, speaking of which, we'll kind of mix things back together here. They say Dwayne Johnson should run for president. I say, please fucking don't. It's Trump. We got
win.
lucky with at least he knew some politics. If Dwayne gets in there, it's just a popularity contest. He's gonna get in there, and man, if you think this country's too PC now, he will be the guy who really puts a fucking big hold on your freedom of speech, man. I see that one coming because he wants to please everyone. He's going to be the people's president.
Yeah, he's not going to be talking about fucking poontang pie and strudel and shit and sticking stuff up people's asses.
No,
What?
Yeah. He'll be talking about Putin. That's about
Yeah.
it.
I don't think that.
But
I wonder what he's been doing, like The Rock. I don't know what a Rock.
here's how I'll put it. No wrestlers in any way, shape, or form, if you've done it for a while, should be the fucking president because you probably had a concussion.
Or Jesse.
And I don't need anyone with a fucking concussion, Jesse included. Even though I don't think he ever had a concussion because he sucked in the ring. Let's just get that.
He didn't fucking do shit.
Great on the mic, bullshit in the ring, bullshit in Hollywood. Jesse, let's just get shit straight there, brother. You were never what you thought you were. You are a big crock of shit, and everyone just gets fucking annoyed by your stupid ass.
Wait,
Anyway,
really?
that's my rant on that.
You know,
Dude,
like,
I get tired of that guy.
why is that?
He's so full of his shit, man. He just rubs me the wrong way. Like, he doesn't give anyone their space in there. If anyone brings up their views and opinions, he's like, that's fucking wrong. Like, you're a commie. Like, he's one of those old school guys. Like, everyone's a commie once you go against him. He's like Red from the 70s show. But no wrestler should be president. Let's just put it that way. No one in wrestling should be president, and no one outside of wrestling should be in wrestling. Okay, so that goes especially for writers. The Monday Night Raw sucks. The best thing that happened on Monday Night Raw that I've heard was Nia Jax and Charlotte got into a shoot fight in the middle of the ring. And it got really ugly. I haven't heard the whole story if they got to the back and things got worse. Since senile Vince McMahon is just, I don't know if he forgets last Monday Night Raw and we just reproduce the same shit. It's horrible.
So,
But,
did she stiffer or something? Did Nia Jax fucking stiffer? And
Nia Jax is horrible in the ring. The only reason why she keeps her job is because The Rock's her fucking cousin. That's what I'm talking about, the Samoan bullshit. And let's just get it straight. When I say bullshit, I just say like the whole storyline, the whole gimmick behind it, because I would not say that in front of their face, because they are very big men. I have met them in person numerous times. Roman Reigns is a chill guy. One of the Usos is hella cool. The other one's a dick.
You know which one?
And I can't tell you which one because they both look the same to me until just recently. One got a mullet haircut, and one is now having his
Just dropped it in there.
Yoshi Hero hair fucking deal.
You can see part of the thing.
Whoa, what happened? Did you just fall on the ground?
No, dude. I came over to look at a Venus flytrap that just
Ate a fly.
ate a fly.
right in-
I don't know if I can get that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
Those are cool.
that's the killing for this morning, man.
Venus flytrap match. That's coming in the future.
It's not a bad idea. I mean,
No, it'll
better
work.
than a lot of other shit that's going on.
Here's my thing. Why not have it with your action figures, which you can get fully clothed over at Threadhead's Custom Clothing, or you order your clothes there. Don't go to any candy shop to order your junk. Anyway, shots fired, by the way, there, asshole.
So the
Anyway,
candy
I got a
shop,
competition out there.
they
Yeah,
said,
there's a candy shop guy out there who likes to make some stuff like we do, likes to copy my shticks. Go ahead, more power to you. I hope that works out well for you. Shout out to Brian Myers and Mark Sterling, by the way. Stuff's coming your way shortly, brothers. Anyway, yeah, man. Monday Night Raw needs a revamp. They need new writers. They don't need writers who know nothing about wrestling. We just went over that. That's why Bobby Lashley got that crap going on. Now there's SmackDown. SmackDown is rocking, man. They got a solid show. I feel like it's moving in the right direction. People are a little angry Brock didn't show up, but let's get things clear with Brock. Brock is getting to that age. He's done his time. I mean, he paid his dues. I mean, he went through OVW. He came into the business. He's done his time. He went off to do MMA.
he was an All-American, too, before that.
Yes, thank you.
Two-time All-American. At least one.
Yeah, and you can ask Shelton Benjamin about that. He'll vouch for that.
Because they were roommates.
Yes. I love finally, dude. Wasn't a Monday Night Raw? No, it was Royal Rumble, man. And Shelton Benjamin got in the ring with Brock, and they just smiled at each other and gave each other a hug and stuff, and then Brock German suplexed his ass.
That was cool.
So,
A little, what's up?
Oh,
What's
in your hand is my son's favorite drink, by the way. The Arizona green tea.
Oh. I'm like, he's not that old yet. No, I got this morning and I was like, it sounds really good. I went to go try to the donation shit's closed again now, it seems like. Donation for like Goodwill and shit. Like you can't drop shit off. Like it was open until I threw the shit in the car last night. And
yeah, dude, I went down there trying to take my thongs back and just donate the thongs I have, my plum smugglers. And no, I won't take it. Can you tell me where the line plum smugglers, what movie that comes from?
No. Biodome?
You brought up one of their brothers earlier.
A Baldwin?
Yes, Biodome. Biodome.
Okay,
you said it. Very good. Yeah. Don't trust any
nailed
plum
it,
smugglers,
like,
man. Speaking of which, shout out to Stephen Baldwin back in the day, passing me on a hotel floor with the kid from American Pie, drunk as fuck. That was always a great experience.
What guy from American Pie?
The main guy, dude.
The pie
What's his
fucker?
name? Jason. The Biggs guy. What's his name?
Jason Biggs.
Yes.
Yeah, the pie fucker.
Yes. Him and Stephen Baldwin were drunk together at the Marriott downtown Portland.
Weird. That's a
Hanging
weird
out
fucking
with all kinds
combination.
of. They were actually the most normal guys there, so.
Yeah.
I'll just leave it like this. Long story. Kind of got a hungover situation. Woke up with a parrot in the bathroom.
Woke up with a what? A parrot?
A parrot in the bathroom, yeah. Shredding the toilet paper up and trying to take a piss will peck your dick off. It's fucked.
So, like,
Anyway,
Friday.
Huh?
Still normal Friday.
That's weird. Yeah. And, yeah. Oh, yeah, so last night, I am fucking sitting there. It had been a long day. Always a long day here. Trying to make this one a short one. That's why I'm already trying to plan out my long email this morning. But I don't do dark. You do dark. You do AEW dark.
I do dark and
like
dark
commentary.
elevation.
And what?
And dark elevation. The Monday night and
Fucking
Tuesday
Dark
night one.
Elevation. Oh my god.
The Monday night one's Dark Elevation. Tuesday night's just dark. I watch
So
too
they're
much,
missing.
but that's all I watch.
So they just don't have a show on Thursdays then, right? For the weekdays.
Right.
Friday.
Yeah. There's nothing on Thursday. Yeah. And it's probably because Impact works Thursday.
Yeah. Don't step on those toes because that's such a huge rating show. You don't want to fuck that up.
Did you see? I watched the little bit of the NWA show.
I'll be watching that tonight with Ric Flair.
Yeah. Yeah. My girlfriend watches the show. Is it 90 Day Fiance? And there's a woman on there. What's her name?
Brazilian Paola Blaze.
A Brazilian named Paola Blaze. And she was in the dark match. So we watched that, and then I watched the Flair thing. And it,
It was her second match ever, and she was on that pay-per-view.
was her second match?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, second match, and she's on the pay-per-view. She's one of those, but, she didn't look too bad for her fucking second match. And it was a six-man tag, so it wasn't, you don't have to do too much.
Gotcha.
Which is good. Which is really good.
I'll be watching it tonight because is that the one where it's Nick Aldous versus Trevor Murdoch?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
Trevor won. I know that. Oh, spoiler by the way.
Supposed to be
There you
good.
go.
I didn't watch the show.
But,
so I don't know if I'm going to.
watching that tonight. I'll get something straight because I know this stuff. There's always the fans out there that I don't want to call them fans because when they act like this and they talk shit like this, you really don't know shit, so you're really not a fan. There's fans out there shitting on Flair for ditching WWE and jumping to another promotion and showing up another place and being whorish for promotions. Dude, he deserves it so much. More than Hogan ever will. More than a lot of guys ever will. He owns that right. And just to top that off, he did have a conversation with Billy Corgan. And Billy Corgan turned around and he goes, when you get in the ring, you say whatever you want. You've earned that right.
Yeah, he's like, you're Ric Flair.
Yeah.
He said, you're Ric Flair. Yeah.
And for people that didn't catch all that and everything, it's like watching the media right now, like watching CNN where they take bits and pieces out and then they like paste it together so it sounds like they're saying something else. It relates back to the CM Punk crying fan, my boy Dave Willis out there, who is the original wrestling crying fan. Knock your shit off, man. It's no better than criticizing a cartoon, really. All right, because it's all
other TV show.
Yeah, I mean, you don't go on Full House and be like, God damn, Jesse Tanner just didn't put his foot down enough this week. He needs to get off the show, and we need to put someone else in there. Like, you don't criticize that shit, or criticizing Home Improvement because Tim Allen didn't use the nail gun properly on the show. Like, come the fuck on. It's a show. It's planned out. It's amazing when you watch UFC. You don't hear anything like that because of all that shit. The only gripe right now with UFC, I guess, they're just not paying their fighters enough. And I've kind of looked at it over the years and going, you're paying guys $50,000 to fight for the last 10 years. Things have changed. I know Dana rolls in the money. You can start paying those fighters a little bit more. They deserve it.
Yeah, but I mean, they're just independent contractors. He doesn't have to do shit. It's just
switch gears.
Good.
Went to that. Wow, I went. Yeah, I flew out of my place the other night. Went to the Jake Paul Tyrone Woodley fight. Now, I tuned into that nice website and got to see Jake Paul and Tyrone Woodley fight. It was fake. Again.
So, dude, the guy's been working everyone ever since, man. It's like, ever since he came onto the scene, man. Like, he puts asses in seats. The guy is fucking good. He can fucking do whatever he wants during the match. No one's gonna care, but they're gonna want to see the next one. Maybe the next one won't look fake.
I feel like I want to
see him get hit.
He puts dumbasses in seats, man. Anyone who believes that crap. This is why I want to be honest with you. I watch it. I don't pay for the stupid shit because it's fake. When you're sitting there betting on something that you think is real and it's ending up being fake, I think everyone should get their fucking money back.
Yeah, it's pretty
This is some
fucked up
shit.
that there's like betting on MMA fights or boxing matches
Or
like,
wrestling matches. Like, that one is the killer for me.
or wrestling.
There's
Like
betting.
WrestleMania.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
put
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
bets on that shit. It's like it's mind blowing. Like, dude, I don't know, you're going on a fucking coin flip by then.
But if you're a writer and you're on the inside and you know the outcome, why wouldn't you bench your whole fucking salary on a thing knowing the outcome?
Because then you Pete Rose yourself. Minus
Look how that worked out for him, dude. He got in the ring how many times for how many years? He had a longer run than some of the wrestlers do in WWE. He showed up to more Royal Rumbles and Survivor Series than No Way Jose.
Yeah.
Cha-cha-cha.
Yeah. Fucking
So,
Pete Rose, man.
man.
But I mean, I don't know. I don't know why people bet on it. I mean, if you know something, fucking
It's like betting
do
on
it.
baseball. Well, I got some hair going. I got lint on my head from crafting. This is I can see it. That's nice and colorful. Or it could just be my head hair just falling off through my hat. No, the betting scheme on that stuff is just hilarious. And speaking of money, Baron Corbin, Happy Corbin.
I love it. I didn't like the guy until now, and now I get
You were
it.
batting 1,000 with me, sir.
Yeah.
You and your Matt Riddle, and now this fucking Happy Corbin, you're all big on this shit. Oh,
Him going in like
terrible.
it's very like Bo Dallas.
Recycled Cameron Grimes.
Yeah.
Cameron Grimes has had the same gimmick with all the money, flaunting, going around because he made a bunch of money off of Dogecoin to the moon. Shout out to Rob. And so, yeah, it's what I'm talking about with the writing, man. You're recycling shit. The only thing I have found interesting recently is Xavier Woods and his Scott Hall fucking attire.
Yeah, I saw that. That was cool, man.
It's really, and I like how he's wearing it multiple times because I hate it when guys wear really cool attire for like one time for like WrestleMania. I'm like, oh, you should keep wearing this as shit.
Yeah,
Like
I
Max
agree.
Moon,
I'm
joking.
You what?
Like Max Moon, but I said I'm joking.
Oh, fucking yeah. Shit.
Ole!
Yeah.
But yeah.
Max Moon.
That's
Man.
one. Okay, so you got Riddle and stuff, and I'm talking about guys I don't really like, and so we've talked about Steamboat and Dragon, or Steamboat and Luger. Conan's also been one of those guys for me that I don't have a dislike for the guy. I just don't like his shtick, man.
Conan?
Yeah, I don't like. It's never been a thing for me.
I was never big on
I thought
him.
it always sucked in fucking NWO Wolfpack. Like the game, I don't know.
Yeah,
Like the whole,
I don't know.
Ole, Viva la Raza. I couldn't feel it.
I think he has a good mind for the business. I like what he does on his podcast. But yeah, I wasn't super into him. But I mean, I wasn't super into WCW as much. So I don't know. I might have missed out a little bit on the K Dog.
Yeah, the K Dog. Okay, so the turnoff for me, and he's a good example for it, is guys that do that shtick and it doesn't work, and you just keep doing it. And to go on an opposite end, who it worked for would be Road Dogg. Road Dogg had something the whole crowd got into, or even just Scott Hall's AO, like survey says, that kind of stuff. God, who else is there? Oh, and we're gonna get into America's Most Wanted in a minute. I'm pissed.
Oh.
Yeah, they broke him up, man.
Oh yeah. Well,
I just sat there 2 weeks ago and go, watch. They got something funny going on. In a couple weeks, they're going to fucking break them up. I shouldn't have fucking said anything.
well, I mean, it was going to happen regardless. Like, you can't have...
Why, though?
Because you can't have the word moist on a fucking WWE show too long. You can't keep that shelf life because some offended person's going to come out of the woodwork and want to say, that makes me offended and that makes me feel triggered or something, whatever people say now. I don't know, man.
Yeah, because so here's, you want to know whose job is really safe these days?
Trigger triggers. Yeah, triggers you.
Trigger?
She said trigger triggers.
Yes, dude, I hate the word trigger.
Yeah.
I trigger, totes.
Totes?
These simplifying words for totally, and what's one for absolutely, like apps or something like it's weird, dude. I can't get with it. Like, I just got used to OMG and LOL. Like, I'm that old motherfucker. Like, sometimes I don't know. My kids say things. Oh, the other week I turn around and go, that's fly. My kids go, Dad, please don't. Like that. I'm like, that's what we used to say back in the 90s. We're like, that's fly, yo.
Yeah.
Don't do that around kids. They like look at you like you got more than just a fucking virus.
That's
like
when
they
you
look
gotta
at
start
you
doing
like
it
you're
now.
more dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once they start acting up, man, it's like shit's looking fly. We're your friends.
Man, 2 teenagers and a 5-year-old. I tell you, and a grandkid on the way. And I'll just put it this way: I'm moving in the near future. I have 3 kids right now, but by the time I'm done moving, I'm going to have 5 kids. So yeah, we're extending family out and we're adopting kind of. So.
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna have 5 kids soon. Moving to a house.
So
I'll run in for you later on a phone call.
Yeah, let's do that later on a phone call.
Can you not see the gray here a little bit more?
That's gonna come in a shitload more soon, bud.
Yeah, but dude, check. Besides the acne on my head, still got my hair going. I love it.
Yeah, you got that.
I love every minute. No, yours works. It's
because you can't see
man, my buddy
hair.
at 19 years old, cul-de-sac, dude. I was like, whoa.
Wait, 19 years old?
You know what he said?
Who?
His dad was in the military, and he took those shots in the arm, and he always believed that the shots in the arm started having his hair fall out, and then it started becoming genetic. So this thing you should watch on YouTube also relates to it.
So it's some
military
sort of
giving men hair loss. I'm just saying, Europe, dude, it's not too much going on with hair loss over there, and obesity. It's kind of weird. You know where that's really happening now for obesity is in Canada. It's because you dip your fucking French fries in gravies. You guys are crazy. But your poutine, yes.
I
don't mind
birds,
it. I'm a
though,
fat
really.
motherfucker, so I'll eat that shit all day long. I mean, this motherfucker's got some shit right here. What do we got? We got 220 calories per serving. How many servings?
Oh,
yeah, cool.
Hey,
so no,
your box just got here.
Thank you.
Oh,
yeah.
I gotta get another one to you this.
What?
I gotta get another one to you this week.
Yeah.
I gotta get those. Yeah. Well, the other half didn't pack some foods.
Oh.
Yeah, short box because they didn't have any of these, which we just got yesterday.
Oh.
USPS, by the way, go fuck yourself. This is a medium one. We had to do a small one because they didn't have any mediums.
Is it flat rate?
Yes.
Dude.
Yeah. See.
Yeah. It's really light, man. You should be using a different box. Or when you go and you send that out, man, just fucking cover it like you used to do with your school book, your textbook, and you just cover it with like a paper bag. You cut it up and like cover it that way.
We just turn them inside out.
But then they still have the thing on it. They can still like know that it's a flat rate box.
Oh yeah, well I haven't done it for years, but yeah, they do this now. They used to be not like this inside.
Yeah.
You used to be able to flip them out. I do that with their envelopes.
you got to go online and get the boxes sent to you, man. Because then you can get a lot better like choices. Like yeah. Okay. Yeah, dude, like those regional rate.
I want to show the fans what the hell is behind me here. So this is literally the heart or Threadhead's custom clothing where I'm sitting. So let's just go through this. So behind me, besides my pills up here, there's all the printing schemes here, all that good stuff. Wrestling figures up there. We got wrestling clothes in here, and my wallet. All that good stuff. So it's a packed house. So I got all my shipping supplies, my tape up there. Dude, it is crazy. I got bags everywhere. Got my trusty tape gun.
Dude, I just got one. I got a third one for $1.50 at the thrift store. I was like, I saw it and I'm like, I need it.
And then, you know, just I got to be careful with this next to my.
What was that?
What? Oh shit! I dropped the clip. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, now I know.
I live in Oregon, man. They did every drug. No, I'm just joking. It's just one of these.
Oh, okay.
No, but it's cool though. Sounds like one.
Yeah, no, it did.
No, that's my color gun.
What? Yeah.
I'm a conservative man. I don't believe in that. The guns, though. I'm from England, so we ban guns. Yeah, not good. We ban guns from the good people and leave them in the hands of the bad people. Way to go, London. Anyway, so what we got coming up this week for wrestling? When's Extreme Rules? That's the next pay-per-view for WWE.
Friday.
Oh, what am I
All
saying?
Out.
I thought it was Sunday.
Or Saturday. It's the 5th.
Oh,
I don't know what day is that.
That's Sunday. That's Sunday.
The 5th is Sunday?
Yes, sir.
So
yes.
Okay, the show's Sunday.
Yeah, which before has been on a Saturday, and we all know who's showing up on Sunday.
You think he will? I think it's going to be, yeah, probably. It's weird that
what's not making sense is they're announcing it for a pay-per-view, and TNT warned AEW no more surprises without telling us.
Yeah.
But then we had CM Punk happen. I wouldn't say that was a surprise, but there was still the is he really going to do it or not kind of thing, you know, with all the fans. So, yeah, I don't know. I like surprises. That's what makes wrestling cool. Like, I like oh my God, like when Brock came back, dude, like I said the other weekend, I was like a spoiled child. Punk being back, Brock Lesnar being back, don't give a fuck about Becky being back. Yeah, it was fucking awesome, man. I was just, when the music went off after that, because I was sitting there, and after he beat John Cena, I'm like, I wonder if they're going to run a storyline where every time he beats a big guy, he's going to stand over and be like, who's going to beat me now? And then the music goes off. So, let's do it here. G's prediction. He's going to beat Brock clean. Again, like, he's going to have to beat people clean. And not to be like a weak heel. He's going to have to be strong because they'll turn him face sooner or later, and he'll be now the face of the company after all these years of trying.
Wait, who?
Roman. Sorry, I might be saying Brock.
No,
but,
that's
Roman.
cool.
Yes.
I just confused for a second.
So he'll beat Brock clean, and after he beats Brock Lesnar clean, maybe it's that Survivor Series, The Rock's music goes off. He comes out, and then Roman's going to deny him any matches and do all that fun stuff, and Royal Rumble's going to hit. Rock comes out, wins the Royal Rumble, goes to WrestleMania one-on-one with Roman Reigns.
And that's going to be the big story.
That is my prediction.
What's his name?
That's if you want longevity.
Dude, they don't do that, though. There's no longevity.
But that's, I mean, look, Survivor Series to WrestleMania, that's 5 months of a storyline. I mean, that's perfect, man. So, I mean, if you beat, I want to say beat Brock clean at Survivor Series, maybe Paul Heyman's the reason why Brock loses.
No, WrestleMania is more than 5 months away.
It's in
January, March,
February, March,
so
April.
Like
beginning of April, though.
Well, let's say April. That's like 8 months then.
Well, I'm saying from Survivor Series. I know.
Oh, from Survivor Series. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I missed you. All right.
Yeah, so, I think that would be good to do it right. AEW, they got to tidy up a couple things. I'm afraid to say that if they don't do the right thing with the Dark Order, cartoon time for AEW is over.
I say that
being they got a lot of cartoon gimmicks. So, yeah, like John's, or what's it? Is it John Silver?
Yeah,
All right. Yeah. He's the guy who needs to break out from that group and
and he
start
will.
doing his
That's what
own
they're
thing.
setting him up. They'll set him up for
Okay.
that, and
He's the
he
talent
can.
out of the group.
Yeah,
So I really think he's destined to do a lot. He's got a good physique. He's got a good personality. I think he's very like diverse with doing things. I mean, if you can take a guy like that and put him in a Dark Order and have it work, I think you can definitely put him in other gimmicks, shticks, whatever, and he can make it work.
dude. If you haven't seen on YouTube, he recreates scenes from movies.
Oh yeah.
It's fucking good. There he does one. I think one's Anchorman, one's Napoleon Dynamite as like the Rex Kwando guy, and then
Nice.
there's something else. But he does them in the Sandlot. They do the Sandlot, like the part where they ride up on their bikes up to the other team, like in the baseball field. And there's like 5 of them, or however many.
You play a ball like a girl.
That line, that part. So that's on there. So if you want to look that up, man, John Silver, YouTube, that movie. This is where they flashed it across the screen with our high budget. Sandlot. Yep. One day it'll be someone more than myself doing all the tech shit. That's something I need to pass over to somebody.
Maybe Fiverr.
Yeah, it might be worth it even. Or I need someone like I don't know. I need a tech guy. That's the thing.
There's tech guys out there that live in their basement that don't want to do things outside their house, so they'll take some challenges.
Yeah.
Shout out to most AEW fans.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be hated. I'm gonna show up to an AEW show and get my ass kicked by all the fans.
Great.
That's what's gonna happen.
Even better.
Put me over.
Yeah.
So there's no. Let's see. WWE Extreme Rules. Let's see when this is. Because it's just make sure it doesn't go into my UFC weekend coming up. September 26th. So we got 3 weeks away. Wow, dude. This feels weird because now let's go back like 2 years ago. I feel like we were getting a pay-per-view every 2 weeks at one point. To the extent where I was like, what? I fucking another one? Like there was Crown Jewel and there'd be Survivor Series.
Jimmy John's, yeah. Shout out to Brock Lesnar. Just gave him a little fucking free publicity. So
yeah, I wonder how much Jimmy John's that guy fucking ate.
I don't know, man. If it was free and like I had a free thing to Jimmy John's for my life, I'd probably go at least a few times a week. I would try like free meals, man. Like that sounds okay.
I worked at Subway a few times, and I've had a lot of fucking Subway.
Yeah, and so I mean,
I've ate a lot of foam.
like what?
There's foam in their bread.
Foam in the bread?
Yeah, like foam, like foam.
Oh.
There's rumors a few years ago that in their bread they have foam. I can't tell you if that's true or not, but if there is, foam tastes fantastic. That's the truth. Like, I mean, there's a lot of things out there, folks, that we eat. You know that you're guaranteed in each and every food item at least a leg from a bug.
Fuck yeah, dude. So, I mean...
Hey, that's one gimmick I've never seen in wrestling. If someone has a bug, like a dung beetle. Like we've had Mantar.
Chikara.
Oh, yeah, the fire and the ant army. Yeah, they did it there. I was thinking WWE. Like just those shows. I mean, you've had bulls, you've had mantars. What other fucking stupid gimmicks?
What were they called?
That we had?
The Ninja Turtle ones. There's the mutant something.
That's like the RoboCop shit, dude.
The RoboCop shit, dude. I didn't actually see that. I saw like little bits of it, but I didn't watch the actual pay-per-view until just maybe a few months ago.
Along with that. We should do a whole show and watch that whole pay-per-view.
Sure.
I'll need like a whole fucking case of these until we get to the RoboCop incident where I'll need to grab my inhaler from laughter.
Yeah.
And the only reason why the RoboCop thing gets buried is because the Shockmaster thing was so much fucking worse and damaging. Like, this is the only reason why the RoboCop doesn't get so much attention. It's like their little explosion in the boat at the beach from Vader and Colonel Robert Parker, who has a baby arm. And was it Sid that was in that too? Where was Sid at the time? Besides stabbing people at hotels.
Yeah. The Sid, or was it in Sullivan?
It might have been Sullivan.
Kevin Sullivan was in it.
I'm trying to learn. Okay, what's your take on Kevin Sullivan? I've never been a Kevin Sullivan guy. I heard he's great in the back. Hated his gimmicks all the time.
I never gave a fuck about him. You know, I heard the same thing. He's good mind, good booker and shit, but I never gave a fuck about his character or one of his matches. I couldn't tell you one match that I've watched with him that I can even think of off the top of my head of who he worked. Not one match of his.
Well, here, we'll get into the dirty of it all. What do you think the whole thing when he's writing the story out with him and Benoit and Nancy?
You know, maybe it was just a story of
Kurt
her.
Angle, Jarrett, and Karen. I mean, it's just a weird situation when you bring that shit on TV.
You know, the Lita, Matt Hardy, and Edge thing is just, you know, remember that? Like, that was kind of a weird one, too. But, I mean, you know, like, when, you know, it's one, I don't know. Don't fucking, if you're a wrestler, don't date another wrestler.
No, it's like, I mean, it just runs off the basis you shouldn't date anyone you work with. Now, granted,
right.
I'm a hypocrite for that because
Me too.
I've worked with my wife at multiple jobs, and she's actually my coworker here. It can work out, but it's very, very rare. But yeah, you shouldn't date anyone at your job, especially in wrestling. I mean, or in anything like that, because you're traveling, meeting new people. The stress is an entirely different kind of stress than going to a job at a desk or a retail thing. You're traveling. The traveling takes the stress on you, and it can make you snappy. It can make you a little different at times. And you're dating someone on the road like that, and the next thing you get to stick as the asshole. And I don't know.
Yeah. And there's a lot of good-looking people not wearing a lot of clothes with a lot of time on their hand.
Uh-oh, I lost him.
No. There you are. You back?
There you are.
I don't know what's going on.
You keep freezing.
Yeah, you too.
The IG servers, they're not liking us today.
Yeah, we're telling too much.
It could be Comcast. Shout out to your shitty internet, Comcast. Zipley's on its way to my house soon, you fucking dicks.
Dude, I don't even know who I'm with. I got something.
You don't know who you're with?
No, not a fucking clue.
You're in Utah, so you could have.
I think it's a fiber thing.
Fucking company called Charter.
It maybe. I think it's like a fiber optic thing. I don't know. But like we have the option to get
Zipley.
Some other, like they have some basic one. It's like one company. It's like, let's say it's Comcast or Xfinity or whatever, but then they have like 10 companies above it that have like this little extra box that makes everything like way faster, like an extra filter through it to make go from like, let's say, speed of 5 up to like speed of up to 10 or whatever. Instead of just because like I guess maybe this one, like the main one caps at some speed maybe, and they have to have these other providers to be able to boost that speed up. And so you have to have 2 different ones here, which is pretty weird.
I think they could give us ultimate power to just never do.
Oh, easily,
man. It's like when you try to get the deals from your cable company back in the day, and like, what's the best deal you can give me? And damn right they could have gave you another $20 off in the end, but they just don't. But
that's
a problem when you're watching the Peacock. Watching the
What?
Peacock and your internet's fucked up and Peacock doesn't work properly ever when you watch a pay-per-view.
Dude,
That's
I haven't logged on my Peacock for a while. It's really weird. I should maybe. I guess that's how you gotta watch RoboCop.
Yeah, but the cock doesn't work properly all the time. And seriously, oh, did you hear McAfee? So they're saying McAfee's not on TV
Yeah.
because he has COVID. All right? And you know my deal on McAfee. He fucking annoys the shit out of me, but does really great in the ring. He supposedly has COVID. If you go back about a week
I
ago
thought you
on one
said
of
a
the
coke
shows.
addiction.
Well, with the way he acts,
Yeah,
you
he said
never know.
COVID, and I was like, did he
Probably
say
doing
coke
lines of
addiction?
coke off of Michael Cole's ass. I'm joking.
Sure.
That's not true. Anyway,
Someone
so
put that on a shirt.
I
got
see
that
coke
picture.
off of Michael Cole's ass.
Yeah.
That shit would sell for some stupid fucking reason and show up to every show, and we would get cease and desist like left and right. Oh, that would be terrible.
It'd be worth it.
So, I might have to, yeah. So,
I mean, what's the
It's
cease and
it's not a
desist
good
let it really
picture.
do?
I'm just thinking, all of a sudden camera pans over, and there's McAfee just... Anyway, but, so they say he's not on TV because he's got COVID. When he was on TV the other week, I don't know if it was on the pay-per-view or on TV itself, he must sit there behind the scenes like we do and just use the word cock to explain peacock. So when he was commentating, he said something like, yeah, and you can find it on the cock. I mean peacock. And he fixes it. That really stood out to me because I was cracking up because I caught it because I'm like a high school kid with that shit. And I was just laughing my ass off. So, and now he's just not on the show. And usually when people get COVID, like, who's the most recent wrestler who got COVID?
I don't know. I didn't know any wrestler got COVID.
Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy got COVID.
Really?
And, yeah, he got COVID. And they
Jeff
announced
Hardy has a
it
coke addiction? Is that what you said?
We are not going to have a show much longer. We're talking about doing lines of coke off Michael Cole's ass. Jeff Hardy, who has had a terrible time with addiction in life, we're saying he's got a coke problem. We're going good now.
That part's not true.
Find your extended rumors and news this way. Oh, that's always great news to get. Damn it. Well, that wasn't good.
You know what?
I just got some great messages. Oh, man. Well, let's just get into it. So, it goes with wrestling these days, too, which I hate to say this, and we're having an awesome run with young wrestlers and not ending up going down shitty roads. I will say that. For professional wrestling right now, we're in a good time where a lot of these kids that are getting into wrestling got a pretty good head on their shoulders, I would say.
Or
I
put
feel
on
like
an act that they knew.
Well, here, take a group like the New Day. They're solid guys. They're young guys, and I think when we meet them, my son meets them. He's always got great pics with them and sees them, talks to them. They're young guys. Think they're great. Some of the guys on 205 Live, I don't know why they fucking scrapped that show. I enjoyed that show. Like guys like Tony Nese and stuff like that out there, dude. Those are good, great guys. We're not looking at Spicolis anymore. We don't have those wrestlers anymore. And I think part of it is the health and the what do you want to call it? We just talked about it the other day with my son. Physicals that they have to take more often and caring a lot more about their mental health with concussions. Or so they say they do.
Right.
So, but no, we got a good run. And what I was getting into, I just got some bad news from a friend. Someone just passed away. And, yeah, I had a friend a month ago pass away. And my buddy's dad just passed away. And we all get to that time in our life. And, yeah, sorry to bring that up right away, but just came across my screen. I'm like, damn. And, yeah, I was just thinking of wrestling. And we just had some losses. But they're the old timers now, and these old timers, and one that I'm dreading, man. I don't know why, but I think the world of him is Terry Funk.
I was just saying
that one's gonna hit hard. Yeah, that guy is fucking great in the ring, but also can be so comical with his overselling, man. I love it.
Yeah.
The eye. Oh my eye. Oh fuck. He's great. truly I mean, you want to talk about a true wrestling legend, a guy that fits what a wrestler should be, is fucking Terry Funk. This grimy, gritty motherfucker. He's good shit. But no, we're having a good run. When I was sitting there the other day looking at stuff and people, and we've talked about it on one of our shows, the Hall of Fame and people not going in. I think there needs to be a professional wrestling Hall of Fame that's not run by any promotion.
There is. There's one in Texas.
There is?
Yeah, there's one in Texas. There's one in...
Why do I feel like it would be a very biased Hall of Fame if it's in Texas, though? Why do I feel like that?
I don't know. There's one in Iowa. The Dan Gable one. I went there twice.
How's that?
It's cool. I mean, most of the stuff there is, collegiate wrestling and shit and Olympic wrestling. But there is a good amount of, like, memorabilia from pro wrestling stuff. I don't know if it's a destination to go to fucking Waterloo, Iowa. But I don't know. I think the one in Texas is probably a lot better. And it's stupid. One day they'll do the warehouse stuff, the WWE warehouse stuff.
I don't know why they don't, man.
I don't either, man. They're paying for a fucking thing. Just go and, like, open the door, and charge money.
Yeah, I don't know. Too many people want to touch the shit, wear the shit. I mean, and here's the thing about professional wrestling. It has a certain kind of fan base to it. And I don't think a lot of people understand the fans that it does attract. And maybe we should put this out there that a percentage of the fans in wrestling, are special needs. Some of them have mental issues. And I'm trying to say this as most PC as I can, okay? Sometimes I don't do very well with that, but I'm trying to be as most heartfelt with this as possible. With fans of wrestling, they're not always as in tuned as we are fans. And hey, I've had my knocks to the head. I'm not all the way in tune with life, I would say these days. But you know what? I do the best I can. Yeah. So there are a set of fans in wrestling, and this is what pissed me off the other week. There is no way knowing sometimes that people have mental illnesses. And I'll go back to it again because I just felt for him. The guy that was crying for CM Punk the other week. He might be an average Joe Blow, regular dude. Could be. Or he could have Asperger's or something like that. And we don't know because people with Asperger's look totally normal. You're looking at one. So I have no filter. I don't have sensitivity to things. And I deal with stints of that. So I just want to get it clear for when people start bashing other fans in wrestling that sometimes you're not understanding what you're doing and what you're saying to somebody because you don't know them. And I want to get it clear that we're losing track of mental illnesses and issues in America. And we tend to gravitate to things that make us feel better. And wrestling in my life has always been something that I've been able to escape to, for sure. Like, I haven't had always the best time in life in certain situations, so I turn on wrestling and escape. And this is what those guys do. When you shit on them, you shit on me, and you shit on Rusty. Yeah. We're those guys that have always been the constant for wrestling fans. We've been around some of the shittiest wrestling fans. We've been some around the greatest wrestling fans. And that's really what I want to promote on the show. Rusty here has done the professional wrestling. I've gone in the ring to train. Christy took me out. Big shout out to her. Hopefully you see her October 2nd. I
haven't fucking seen her in probably a decade. I bet it's been fucking 10 years since I've seen her. Yeah?
Yeah, I talked to her online a few years ago, just checking in and stuff like that. But, great girl, fucking awesome having class. And there was Cactus Jane.
Yeah.
Betty Black, whatever, so.
Yeah. And is she... I saw her.
Still doing her thing?
What's that? I think.
Still in the ring?
Oh, no, huh? She's been in the ring for fucking, I don't know, at least 5-6 years, if not longer. I think last time I saw her in the ring was like when Kate Carney and Crystal started wrestling. in Portland
Okay.
started training. Once they started doing
I saw
matches,
some of their videos. I think I saw a video of them. One of them, Carney.
yeah, yeah,
I think
okay,
so.
yeah, they were pretty good together. And then once that happened, I think she left after that. It was just times have changed, I guess, and then it started
Sorry, just
having
sending a condolence.
okay, yeah, because I mean there
Um,
wasn't much of a fucking scene for people training in wrestling. Like, I mean, like I was the class after pretty much for a little while until they fucking came, and it was weird, man. There wasn't much. There was not a lot of people in training in
and that's
Portland.
what I'm talking about, man. Like, not just the fans. There's also people that get into this business because, I mean, let's look at it. Pro wrestling, down to the core, is a carnival show. It's a carny show. Okay,
Yeah,
let's just get that clear with the promoters with it. And what used to be freak shows, I mean, professional wrestling, you had giants, you had hairy guys like George Animal Steel, you had King Kong Bundy in there. It's a carnival show. It really is. And they attract a certain crowd. And some part of that crowd that comes into wrestling is people that
that go to the
didn't have
carnival.
anyone. Yeah, go carnival.
The people who
Don't
go
wear
to
your
the fucking
masks.
yeah, and they ride the rides at the carnival. They're the people that fucking
Yes.
get on the rides at the carnival, not the people who go to the carnival to like get the gourmet food or whatever they have going. But it's the people that get on those fucking rides that these fucking dipshits build. Again, I'm a dipshit too. So you got these dipshits building those fucking things. You have a pretty good chance of dying in one of these, but you get on it. And so that's kind of where wrestling is. Where the people who get on that ride are people who are wrestling fans.
Yeah, no, it's true. And that's a big part of wrestling that's kind of getting ruined now is that when we grew up professional wrestling, it was coming into more of the spotlight timing on it. It's got a bigger spotlight, TV, gimmicks, storylines, not so much of the guys just putting on some boots, tights, getting in the ring and grappling. It Now I don't think we have professional wrestlers so much in wrestling. We have the fans in wrestling. I mean, Xavier Woods stands out to me. Sami Zayn stands out to me. Darby Allin stands out to me as those guys who are real big wrestling fans that got into wrestling. And they kind of stand out to me in that way. Not like guys like Brock Lesnar. I don't believe Brock Lesnar was ever really planning on doing professional wrestling like forever. It was football that he wanted to do, or MMA. But it worked for him. There's a few other guys. I think like Batista could have been one of them. I'm not sure what his background for the love of wrestling was. It was nothing like Randy Orton or anything. But yeah, wrestling attracts a certain crowd, whether it's the fan base or the wrestlers themselves. You will get the fans and the wrestlers that have their head on their shoulders, everyday people. But it does have the group that come into wrestling, and whether you see it blatantly, like it's obvious, or it's hidden, like Asperger's is, be a little bit more fucking sensitive. It's total
Well,
shit, man.
we'll put
But
that
these
on a shirt.
basement, yeah, these basement, mother living, Cheeto dick, fucking porn watching fuck fans that sit there and think they know everything because they've watched 2 years and they think they've got themselves all caught up from the peacock, and that they're pros at it and they can analyze everything. And dude, unless you live the last 34 years in professional wrestling like me and Rusty have, and we've gone through the bad times, the good times, or hey, this is going to be very on PC, but this is what I was told in middle school. That stuff's faggot shit. That shit's gay. That's what I got for professional wrestling. Then came the Attitude Era. And oh, you watch that shit, right, bro? So this shit's cool now, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's so fucking weird.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and as I say those comments, guys, I'm G, yeah, that's me. If I offend you, fuck yes.
Yep.
So
you got something right.
I just want to get it clear. I mean, there's other things out there. I mean, sure, NFL has their group of fans that are the same way in any sports. I'm just going to say it. Let those people have their passion. Don't shit on it. I mean, I've seen a grown man catch a giant fish in the ball before because it meant so fucking much to him. I wouldn't. I'd catch a fish and be like, yeah, I caught a fish. There's different passions and different feelings in whatever you love.
then you see the fucking, I'm sorry, I love you. And you're like, oh shit, like, I don't know. You get shit and you're like, oh man, that was a moment. That fucking,
Yeah, no, it's
yeah.
and we're human beings. I mean, I'll be honest. Homeward Bound is my weakness.
That was
All
filmed in
right,
Oregon?
was it?
Yep. I forgot
As
where.
soon
It
as
was filmed in Oregon.
the gold lab comes back over the hill after you think you got taken out by the truck, I fucking lose my shit. I have to leave the room these days, and I try not to watch in front of my wife and kids because I'm like, because I'm supposed to be big dad, whatever.
Oh, no,
And
wait.
yeah, I lose my shit.
So wait, what was Michael J. Fox? He was a little dog? There was the cat?
Yes, he was like the
Like a
pit bull
boxer?
boxer. Then it was Sassy.
It was a golden retriever,
Sassy
right?
was the cat. Yes, it was Sassy. Was the cat? Oh, now you got me
Chance?
going. That's right,
Chance?
people. Chance
And Shadow.
and I would say and Shadow. There you go.
Yeah, I know that shit, man.
And Shadow was the old dog, and Chance
Yeah.
was Michael J. Fox.
Yeah, who was who played Shadow?
Shadow. Hey, speaking of which, man, we have lost a great guy, by the way, Ed Asner.
Yeah,
And Charlie, the drummer from Rolling Stones.
yeah,
Dude, both great guys, man.
yeah.
Rolling Stones just started up a new tour, and that fucking sucks. And so, big shout out to Rolling Stones. Thank you for all the years.
And
then,
shout out that it's not fucking Keith Richards.
He'll be the last one. I guarantee
I
he'll
bet.
be the last one to go.
I bet.
He's going to be over Mick Jagger just be like, ha, I got
Yeah.
you. Go, 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 go,
Pissing on his fucking grave, yeah. Taking lines
you know
off.
what's funny
Michael
is when he was in
Colbert,
Pirates of the
taking lines
Caribbean.
off. What?
When he was in Pirates of the Caribbean,
Yeah.
did they dress his ass up or not?
Probably not. He just probably walked on the set that way.
Well, he
because
shows up in Pirates of the Caribbean.
That's
I was
how,
like, he just looks
what's
normal.
his name? Got it, all inspiration. He just dressed like him and talked like him. Johnny Depp. Johnny
Yes.
Depp's whole
Yep,
character
yep.
of that is just Keith
Based
Richards.
off Keith Richards.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, here we go. So we're gonna get the cast here. Here we go.
So it's
You
Sally
guys are
Field and Michael J. Fox, and then some dude that plays Shadow.
Ralph Wolf or Dom Emchi.
Amachi?
Amachi.
I don't know who that is.
Someone I don't even know. Yeah, some old timer man. Before our days.
Yeah,
if it was a little bit later, Shadow would have been Morgan Freeman.
Probably.
That voice would have worked.
Yeah. Yeah,
And then the sisters would have shown up and fucked Chance in the ass. Wait, that's a different movie. Anyway.
Yeah.
Shawshank Redemption.
Same movie.
Chance gets taken out by a whole bunch of pit bulls into an alley.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Hey, it's good though, man. Yeah. That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
We're here to fuck shit up.
I don't got much more for this week because I got to catch up on so much. We're rearranging the shop this week. We were supposed to do it last week, but the pain kind of took over my life. And then I got a sinus infection that's just clearing up. That's why I keep rubbing my eye. It keeps watering. It's killing me. That one was a doozy. Thought I had the vid. Totally thought I had the vid.
Oh, shit.
Thought little one had the vid. Yeah. So we're good, though. We're good right now.
Cool.
And my oldest gets her third shot coming up. I can't get my shot still until the 22nd.
It's like getting a tattoo and giving blood, man. You just keep getting tattoos and you don't ever get blood.
Yeah, I know. Well, I can't get blood ever.
It was true a long time ago that if you got piercings or a tattoo, you had a certain time frame you couldn't
You had to wait 1 year. But I can't ever give blood, right?
But now you can. Now you can get a tattoo and go like the next day and give blood.
I can never give blood.
Why? Because you're from England? Because of the cow?
I'm from England during the mad cow disease shit. I lived there during the mad cow disease. So I can never, ever give blood.
Whoa.
But you know what? It's kind of cool that you can walk in there, not get tested for AIDS, and you can give blood. Coronavirus, you can go give blood.
Spicy. Yeah. It's a bunch of
You
bullshit.
just slept with the hooker the night before, you can walk in the next day and give blood.
Isn't
it cool? Intravenous drugs, you can go give blood.
Yeah.
You're homeless out on the street, could have hepatitis, you can go give blood.
Hey, well, if you have hepatitis or COVID and you want to go give blood, you should go give blood and not be a dick to people, because this is how we're gonna end the show. Don't be a dick. Go give blood if you can, or get plasma and make some money, and then you can buy some heroin or something. Whatever you want to do.
Only in Oregon, though. You want to do that in Oregon, because that way you don't get in trouble.
You get fentanyl in Oregon.
Yeah, that's getting bad.
Yeah. So
maybe that's the one thing. We don't do a PSA for this too much.
Yeah.
As we close out the show.
Don't do drugs.
How about
like
this
that.
week? Be supportive.
Yeah.
This week. We usually say, hey, take care of each other. But what I'm noticing now, and especially after my morning, trying to get an appointment for one of my kids to go see a therapist for some things, it really sucks that we're losing our grip on mental health here in America.
Oh yeah.
During the pandemic, I know a friend that literally stayed in his house for 13 months straight. I'm not fucking joking.
Holy
13 months
shit.
straight, had everything delivered to his door. He's already a guy that stays in a lot. But yeah, he's a shut-in. I've worked with him. He's a great guy, but he moved to Florida and stayed in his house for 13 months. It was like, holy shit.
In Florida, where it's like you can go out with an alligator and you got the fucking, you got the morning paper and alligator and no mask on, doing whatever the fuck you want, and he's inside.
Well, he's the very opposite of right. Let's just put it that way. Very opposite of right.
Yeah.
So we can just go down that road.
Sure.
Yeah. That tends to be some problems. But I think this week everyone should at least try to get out there and just think through your friends list. Maybe your ex-girlfriend's list, ex-boyfriend's list, ex-tranny list, whatever floats your boat these days. Look at that list. Go down some people you haven't talked to for a while. And I say this for the whole fact that I just talked to a friend in North Carolina the other week. I have a friend who lives here who passed away, like I said, about a month ago. And I didn't know about this for a couple weeks. We were all close growing up, and I wish I would have known a lot sooner and didn't know he was going through some issues. So this week I'm going to definitely touch base with everybody in my house, make sure they're all good and going good, and touch base. I mean, me and you, we're mental cases anyway, so just watching the show, you might need therapy.
Yeah, reach out and touch someone. Remember that?
That's a Sandusky comment, dude.
Were you around then? Was that before you were here?
Oh, that's AT&T?
I think it was AT&T.
Reach out and touch somebody?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
or Jared from Subway?
Touch somebody.
Is that Subway with Jared, or is that a Michael Jackson album?
Reach out and touch somebody?
Yeah.
I think it was both.
His album was called Gandering at Little Boys' Buttholes. I remember that one. That's what
it was. Part 2.
Yeah,
that's the real
I finally
one.
watched that special, dude. Did you watch the special?
About Michael Jackson?
Yeah. The new document, don't do that.
No,
don't fucking do that. I watched Dave Chappelle stand-up when he told me don't do it. And when you tell me don't do something, like don't touch it because it's hot, I'm going to fucking put my face on it.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to try it out. Are you sure? Are you really sure that's right? I think I can
sniff that shit. It's bad for you. What?
Yeah.
Oh, what do you mean it's bad? Whoa.
Yeah. It's not right. Yeah, right. It's not bad for me. It's just bad for you.
Yes.
Yes.
So, take care of each other. Check in on your relatives. You might haven't talked to in a while, except for those ones that are dicks.
Yeah, the ones that are dicks, hopefully they're dead.
They're dead to me.
Or dead to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ones that aren't.
We got the holidays coming up.
What?
Yeah, holidays are coming up, which is, usually, unfortunately, a higher suicide rate than usual.
Yeah.
So reach out to each other. Over the last year and a half, almost 2 years now, we've been through a lockdown, shut in, taking things away from us, whatever that is. Check in with each other. You don't have to do anything good. It is good to check in with each other, whether you know it or not. So check in. I mean, just, hey, how you doing? Taking a shit lately? That's all you got to do.
And if they say no, you go and you recommend them some good fiber.
Yeah. I mean, just anything. And here's how easy this can be. Look at what me and Rusty are doing. You live in
Yeah.
2021. There's no excuse that everyone shouldn't have a smartphone. Fuck, you can go down to Oregon State fucking agencies here and get a free phone. They'll pay for your fucking phone bill forever. But dude, connect with anyone. I have no excuse that I can't connect to anyone back home in England. I can sit there and FaceTime them, connect with people. Even if in Afghanistan, talk to the Americans that are trapped behind enemy fucking lines. Keep them comfortable. For fuck's sake, you murdering fucking bastard or president. Other show. Sorry.
Then
Anyway.
we'll have you on the other show here.
Yeah, you should. I got a lot to fucking say. You know,
Okay.
if a peach-faced motherfucker would have stayed in office, we would have been fine, and we wouldn't have dead soldiers right now. But anyway, yeah, take care of each other. Give each other a hug. And hey, you know what we don't say enough is take care of yourself. Because if you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of others. You can't pick up a phone. You can't wipe your ass.
You can't fucking give the oxygen to someone else. An oxygen mask.
Oxygen.
You gotta put yours on first. Or,
So,
yeah.
and one more thing. All you fuckers that live in Oregon, I don't approve of this shit. Well, put it on your fucking face because I don't want to go into another lockdown. I don't want my kids getting sick. Put this shit on for a couple weeks. Just get through it. We've gone through worse shit. Just fucking put it on for the rest of us, please. Fuck.
You guys wear your masks. I'm not.
Yeah.
You can do what you want.
Yeah.
You want to wear it, you don't want to wear it. Just stay away from Gareth.
Yeah, just stay away from me. I'm Mr. OCD Clean Freak. I'm turning into what's-his-face from Howie Mandel. That's where I'm getting at.
You're going to go and take a fucking rubber glove and put it over your head and blow up and shit. You ever see him do that? That's like what he was known for.
On before Bobby's World was started.
Before Bobby's World. There's even a joke in Bobby's World of him doing it.
That's what I think I've seen it for. Or like when he went to introduce the show or something like that, he did it or some weird shit. Yeah, he's weird. He should grow those horns again and turn blue. Then I'll pick a briefcase, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
All right. But anyway, so take care of each other. Do something good for each other and check in on your grandma, your grandpa, your weird fucking cousin, or that uncle that hangs out by the playground. Check in on him.
Even check out on him. Make sure he's not by that playground.
Yeah. And if he is, make sure he's got decent candy. These fucking guys hand out bad fucking candy back in my day when I used to come by the playground and have me hang out in their van. It was weird. Yeah, so
giving you the little shitty candies, man. You gotta get the good stuff. Don't chip cheat them out of that. Cheat them out of the good candy.
Yeah.
So,
and you know what? That owl, I just realized the owl from the Tootsie Roll Pop commercial was a Chimo. I always want kids to lick that fucking pop all weird.
Yeah.
That fucking owl was weird. Yeah, fucker.
Fuck you, Tootsie Roll Owl. So
that's a shirt. That's the shirt right there. Fuck you, Tootsie Roll Owl.
Yeah.
We'll get that shirt rolling. I'll get Faye to do some artwork for us. So until next week, episode number 18 will be coming your way. Oh, holy fuck. No, I forgot. This Friday, 9 p.m. Pacific time, tune in to see G's show of the Random Acts of Wrestling.
Oh.
And you can drop on by.
How do I join?
Rob will be dropping in. We'll be doing it through Threadheads. There will be a new account I'm going to make one for Rob. So
on
you can
Instagram?
just click on that and coming through. Yes, what actually might end up happening is we might just have you come through and run something through there, and I'll join it on.
Friday night, I'm cool, man. I can do Friday night, as far as I know.
Yeah, it'll be this
I'm not looking at my
Fridays
calendar, but I'm going to say I can.
It should be, it might be a little earlier. It'll be directly after Rampage. So it'll be about an hour after that.
Oh, so it's gonna be a later one. But
it'll be what, 7, 8, so just about after 8 o'clock here. So we'll be setting up and running. And there'll be the giveaways. Yeah, dude, just do a quick run-in, because that's always a good time.
All right.
That shit always cracks me up, dude.
Fuck you, Mr. Tootsie Roll Owl. Tootsie Pop Owl.
Take care of each other.
Yeah.
Until show 18, we will see you next week. Wipe your ass.
Hey.
Peace.